Did anybody go see Oasis at the Rose Bowl? Nobody. Amazing. Just me. It was nobody but me there. Great. As you can tell by my haircut, I love British music, and Oasis is one of my favorite bands. It took me months to find somebody who could make this haircut in Los Angeles. And the chorus of my favorite Oasis song says, "While we're living, the dreams we had as children fade away." And my whole life, I always had two dreams. The first one, to start my own band and become a famous rock star. And the second dream, to start my own family and become a famous rock dad. Yay. So this story begins on December 4th, 2020. And back then I lived in Kirkland, Washington, hometown of Costco. And yeah, thank you very much. And tonight in my house, my wife and my daughter are asleep. And tonight's gonna be a chill night because tomorrow I have tickets to the virtual concert that Liam Gallagher, singer of Oasis, is going to give live from the Thames River in London. And I'm gonna watch that on streaming. And you know, I have my family, but the closest thing to being a rock star that I have is the home studio that I built in my basement, where I also have this amazing home theater with a huge ass TV and a fantastic surround sound system. So it's gonna be like I'm right there at the concert tomorrow. But tonight it's gonna be chill. Tonight my wife and daughter are already asleep, and I'm gonna go to the basement and I'm gonna take one delicious marijuana edible. And then I'm going to smoke a joint because I don't have time to wait for the edible to kick in. You know what I mean? I need this to be right now. And seconds later, I'm completely spaced out. And what can I do then? I'm going to watch Star Wars. Right? So I'm watching the movie. And halfway through the movie, I'm in the zone, and I get a text. And I'm like, Jesus. So I check the text, and it's Martina, my wife. And she's like, please come downstairs quickly. I need you. So I rushed upstairs, and I find her in her bathroom. And she tells me the 4 words I did not expect to hear tonight. My water just broke. And that's when I realized that I'm gonna have to drive my wife to the hospital to give birth to our son, and my mind is in a galaxy far, far away. Before you judge me, my son was not supposed to be born today. He's very, very early. Like, I wouldn't have been like that in any other case, but here I am. And my wife goes like, she's a little nervous and scared. She was just like, can you call my doctor? Which makes me also realize that she doesn't notice the state that I'm in. And I guess that's mostly because I live up to the motto, no one will know when you're high if you act stupid all the time. So I have like, yeah, I'll call your doctor. So I get the phone and I proceed to play the weirdest game of telephone in the world. Because I'm like, hey, doctor, my wife just broke. And the doctor asks, how often are the contractions? And I'm like, how often are the contractions? And my wife was like, not too often. I'm like, not too often. And then the doctor asks, what did the liquid smell, the water smell? And I'm like, did it smell? She's like, no, it didn't smell. I'm like, no, it didn't smell. And then the doctor goes, what color was the liquid? And yeah, my wife told me that the liquid was a little brownish. That's why she was worried. So I'm like, I think the doctor thinks you just pooped. And I didn't poop. I'm like, okay, so you talk to the doctor. I cannot do this anymore. So when my wife proceeds to talk to the doctor, I go get ready for, to go to the hospital. And then we make it to the hospital and we park in this place they have right outside the door that is for, pregnant women to park and then get to the room. And then whoever drove you to the hospital goes park in the parking structure. And we get in and this nurse walks us to our room and we keep crossing doors and turning on, corners. And I'm like, I have no idea how I'm gonna make it back to the car, park and back to the room because I don't know where I am right now. And the nurse notices that and she's like, don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine. The building is shaped like a letter E, and we're on the top line all the way to the back. I'm like, easy enough. So I run to the car and I run to park it. And when I get back in the building, I'm like, I have no idea where I am. I'm like, what letter was it? Was it an A? Was it an E? No, it was an E. Okay, but was it an uppercase E or lowercase e? Was it a cursive or was it print? What font did the architect decide to use when he designed the godforsaken hospital where I'm getting lost right now? So I finally make it to the room and my wife is ready to push, and the doctor says that the liquid came out a little brownish because my son had pooped inside my wife, and that's when I'm like, I'm gonna be super funny right now, and I go, like father, like son. No one laughs. It's a really awkward silence, and I'm off to a really bad start with the doctor. And then Martina pushes the whole night, and I have no idea what to do. And eventually I get so hungry that I'm eating a banana while I hold her hand while she pushes. And then by the morning of the 5th, Oliver, my son, finally comes out of my wife, and as his lives begin, mine starts all over again. Later that day, instead of watching the concert with my huge ass surround system and TV, I'm watching it on my small phone that's placed on his crib. And then Liam Gallagher sings, while we're dreaming, living the dreams we had as children fade away. And I realized that even though my dream of becoming a rock star never came true, my dream of having a family did come true. And who can say that half their dreams came true? I know I can. And while I know that there is no I in dream, I know that there's an E, and that I will never forget. Thank you so much. So to be conceptual with the story, usually I play my own songs. I never play covers, but you know, I just told you about a song by Oasis, so I'm gonna play you that song if it's okay with you tonight. Thank you, Doyle. Oh my God, I don't know how to do it. It's like I've never done this before. Is that loud enough for y'all? Yeah, is that good? Alrighty, here we go. When I was young, I thought I had my own key. Knew exactly what I wanted to be. Now I'm sure you bought it up every door. Lived a novel that was never ending. Was not concerned about what life was sending. Fantasy was real. Now I know much about the way I feel. I'll paint you the picture, 'cause I don't think you'll live round here no more. I've never even seen the key to the door. We only get what we will settle for. While we're living, the dreams we had as children fade away. While we're living, the dreams we had as children fade away. While we're living, the dreams we had as children fade away, away, away. They're gonna fade away, away, away. Now my life has turned another corner. I think it's only wise that I should warn you. Dream it while you can. Maybe someday it'll help you understand. I'll paint you a picture, 'cause I don't think you'll live round here no more. I've never even seen the key to the door. We only get what we will settle for. While we're living, the dreams we had as children fade away. While we're living, the dreams we had as children fade away. While we're living, the dreams we had as children fade away, away. so much. Have a good night.
Hey, thank you, Frank.